What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex here, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. In this video, I will be reviewing a Hong Kong action thriller called Golden Job. And Golden Job stars and is directed by Karlok Chin. Now, the main reason why I wanted to watch this film is because it stars the entire cast of Young and Dangerous. Now, if you don't know what Young and Dangerous is, it is a very, very popular Hong Kong gangster film franchise that came out in the mid-90s, which eventually spawned a whole bunch of sequels, prequels, and spin-offs all the way through till the late 90s. But the best film of the entire franchise is the first film, and what made it great is not just the story, but the characters and the actors. And all those actors are reunited once again for a brand new film called Golden Job. Now, Golden Job is not connected to Young and Dangerous in any way, shape, or form. It is a completely different film, but it is a film that reunites these actors together. And it's been a very, very long time since these actors have worked together, so that's why this film is a film that I'm interested in. But it's a gimmick. I mean, if it weren't for these actors, I wouldn't care to watch this film at all. And I was just thinking to myself before I watched this film, is this film going to be any good? Because not a lot of good films come out of Hong Kong. We're just not getting the same type of great films that we used to get back in the 80s and the 90s. So I was wondering, are they going to make a good action movie, or is this film going to be completely forgettable? Well, I watched the film, and I can tell you that it is easily forgettable. Which is really quite unfortunate, because I thought that it would at least be decent, but the story is thin. Like, the plot is just near non-existent. It's really just there as an excuse to make up action sequences. And the thing is that the action sequences are not even spectacular, or they're not even memorable. I found myself dozing off during some of the action sequences, which is really weird to me. Because it's action, it should be exciting, but it wasn't. It's just there. It really is just filler, but you have no investment in the story or the characters because the story is just so thin. But I'll tell you something. The gimmick is what pulls you into this movie. It makes you want to come watch this movie, and that is having these characters, or rather these actors, there together, interacting on screen. That's what made it half enjoyable, okay? That's it. But besides that, all that action is nonsense, okay? I'm just not convinced that these actors did a good job. I'm just not convinced of their roles as being special forces guys. These guys are like a crew, like in Fast and Furious, that pull off jobs. They pull off heists. And they got this whole cliche thing about, like, you know, the one last heist, and, you know, we're only going to pull off one more job. It's very cliche as hell. There's, like, really, really lazy writing in this film. And so they pull off this one last job, and I'm completely forget the reason why they're doing this job to begin with, just because it's not even really something that is there. You know what I'm saying? They just pull this mission, and they talk about the obstacles they have in this mission and all the things that happen. But besides that, you forget the reason why they're doing this. And it's very, very evident that they completely forgot about all that. And then at the end of the movie, at the very, very final end of the movie, they remind you why they do it. And it's just a very, very tiny scene. You know, hope I'm not spoiling anything, but it's just really, really, it's just really an excuse to put these characters together, these actors together. But they do a really poor job at that. And these action sequences are so uninspiring, and you just feel like unconvinced that these guys are that good. They don't feel like they're believable as these operatives. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really, really unfortunate. I will give it a 5 out of 10. It's half good. It's half decent, but it's still not enough for me. It's still not good enough to really put an impression on me. And the only impression that I have is that this is just another forgettable film that came out of Hong Kong. So I cannot recommend it. But if you love these actors, if you love Young and Dangerous, and you want to see these actors reunited, go watch this film, because that's the only thing that would pull you into watching this film. Besides that, there's nothing else there. So there you have it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, and I think I'm being generous with that score. Anyways, as always, if you enjoyed this review, you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.